all the different social media platforms, and those watching on cable, welcome to your House chamber. I now call this fifth day first regular session to order. Please let us all rise for a moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. We'll now move down to item number 1, the roll call, and I recognize the clerk.
Representative Fata,
Here.
Representative Aldon, Representative Aquino,
Present.
Representative Fato,
Present.
Representative Benavente, Representative Angelo Komatsu, Representative Diego Komatsu,
Present.
Representative Joel Komatsu,
Kaya.
Representative Joseph Flores,
Present.
Representative Marissa Flores,
Present.
Representative Gloria,
Present.
Representative Ogo,
Present.
Representative Omar,
Present.
Representative Palacios,
Kaya.
Representative Rangamar,
Present.
Representative Sablan, Representative Nicolas,
Present.
Mr. Speaker,
Present.
Representative Yangtamay,
Yeah.
Representative Yumo, Representative Benavente, Representative Sablan. Mr. Speaker, 17 members are present and 3 members are absent.
Thank you, clerk. Can you please call the roll for Representative Benavente? She has to call first.
Representative Benavente,
Was vertatsog na yan, is Tagalog.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, 18 members present and 2 members absent.
Thank you, clerk. With 18 members present, that constitutes a quorum to move forward. Let the record reflect that Representatives John Paul Sablan and Ralph Yumo are hereby excused for today's session. We'll now move down to item number 2, public comments. The podium is open. Please state your name and the entity you represent. You'll be given 5 minutes. And please try to keep the comments related to what's on the agenda. Thank you. Podium is open.
It's on. Good afternoon, Speaker and members. My name is Ray Taboteb. I'm the presently the chairman for the Commonwealth Ports Authority. I believe the Department of Communications Agency's Communication 24-2 on the request from funding. Oh, my apologies, Mr. Speaker, members. The enabling legislation for the bill in front of you on calendar 2417 provides that, if you I hope that you have had the opportunity to look at the legislation, and I seek your support for this legislation 2417. And the purpose is very direct with respect to the findings. And I come before you to seek your consideration and approval. And perhaps at this point, and if maybe later on down the year session, if I may be able to answer any and all questions that you may have. Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members.
Thank you, Chairman Tebotep. Podium still open for public comments. Okay, with nothing further, we'll now move down to item number 3, and I recognize the clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under item 3, adoption of journals, we have 1 item ready for adoption, second day, first regular session journal dated February 14, 2025.
Thank you, clerk. And with that, I recognize the floor leader for the proper motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, I move for the adoption of House Journal dated on the second day, first regular session journal, February 14, 2025. So move.
Thank you, Floor Leader. A motion has been made for the adoption of the journal as stated, the second day, first regular session journal, February 14, 2025. It has been seconded. Any discussions?
Ready.
All right, all in favor for the motion, please say aye. All opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Thank you, members. We now move down to item number 4, introduction of bills. We have none. We'll move down to item number 5, introduction of resolutions. And under commemorative resolution, I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, I'd like to introduce commemorative resolution number 24-2 to honor the life and legacy of the late Honorable Miguel Mendiola Sablan for his meaningful contributions to the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands and to extend our sincerest condolences and sympathies to his family. And if there's no objection, I'd like to offer this as a committee as a whole and to be placed on today's calendar for action. Thank you.
Thank you, floor leader. House commemorative resolution is now, let the record reflect that it's introduced by the Committee of the Whole and will be placed on resolution calendar for action today. And with nothing further under resolutions, we move down to item number 6, messages from the governor. We have none. Item number 7, Senate communications. We have none. Item number 8, House communications. We have none. Item number 9, communications from the judicial branch. We have none. Item number 10, communications from department and agencies. We have none. Item number 11, miscellaneous communications. We have none. Item number 12, reports of standing committees. We have none. Item number 13, reports of special and conference committees. We have none. Under item number 14, unfinished business, we have none. We now move down to the resolution calendar. And before I recognize the floor leader, once again, as you can see on your resolution calendar, we have Senate Joint Resolution 24-02. I'll just give the body an update. I did get a hold of the governor this morning. He is flying in. He should be arriving sometime later this afternoon. And he would like to meet to discuss on the dates along with the Senate President to put onto this joint resolution. He did suggest that we can go ahead and pass it, but we have our reservations. We would like to put a date on this joint resolution so that it's like calling a session for him to address the people of the Commonwealth. So he'll be flying in this afternoon. Hopefully, he said he's going to reach out to me, and hopefully we can get that meeting going to agree on a date. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Okay, so floor leader, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And at this time, I move to adopt House Resolution number 24-6, a House resolution to honor and commend the life and legacy of the late Honorable Oscar Manglona Babalta for his lifelong dedication and extensive contributions to the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, and to extend our heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. So move.
Thank you, floor leader. A motion has been made for the adoption of House Resolution 24-6, and it has been seconded. Any discussions?
Ready.
Ready? All in favor for the motion, please say aye. All opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. The resolution is hereby adopted. Floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the House adopt commemorative resolution number 24-2, a House commemorative resolution to honor the life and legacy of the late Honorable Miguel Mendiola Sablan for his meaningful contributions to the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, and to extend our sincere condolences and sympathies to his family. So move.
Thank you, floor leader. A motion has been made for the adoption of commemorative resolution 24-2, and it has been seconded. Any discussions? Ready? Okay, all in favor for the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Commemorative resolution 24-2 is hereby adopted. Thank you, colleagues. We now move down to item number 16, the bill calendar. And with that, I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, and before moving for passage on first and final reading, I move to suspend Rule 7, Section 9, and Rule 9, Section 9 and 10 to allow immediate consideration of House Bill number 24-17. So move.
Thank you, Floor Leader. A motion has been made to suspend Rule 7, Section 9, and Rule 9, Sections 9 and 10, and it has been seconded. Any discussions? Ready? All right. All in favor for the motion, please say aye. All opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the House pass on first and final reading House Bill number 24-17, entitled to amend 2 CMC subsection 2174 to provide the Commonwealth Ports Authority greater autonomy in managing its finances. So move.
Thank you, Floor Leader. A motion has been made for the passage of House Bill 24-17, and it has been seconded. Any discussions? Ready. All right. Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Adat,
Yes.
Representative Faldan, Representative Aquino,
Yes.
Representative Fatal,
Yes.
Representative Benavente,
I'm good.
Representative Angela Komatsu,
Yes.
Representative Diego Komatsu,
Yes.
Representative Joel Komatsu,
I'm good.
Representative Joseph Flores,
Yes.
Representative Marissa Flores, Representative Menglonia,
Yes.
Representative Vogel,
Yes.
Representative Omar,
I'm good.
Representative Palacios,
I'm good.
Representative Rangomar,
Yes.
Representative St. Nicholas,
I'm good.
Representative Yang Tamay,
Aware.
Representative Flores.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, all 18 members present voted yes.
Thank you, Clerk. With all 18 members present voting yes, House Bill number 24-17 hereby passes the House. Thank you, colleagues. With that, we now move down to item number 17, miscellaneous business, and the floor is open. Ready? Ready. All right. We now move down to item number 18, announcements. Any announcements? Ready? All right. We now move down to adjournment, and I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, I move that the House stand adjourned, subject to the call of the chair. So move.
Thank you. A motion has been made by the floor leader for adjournment, and it has been seconded. Any discussions? Ready? All in favor, please say aye. All opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it. Session's adjourned. Thank you, everyone.